First at 6, the East Haven man accused of killing his own sister is back in court. Everything you need to know coming up in a live report.
6 o'clock Wednesday morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Thanks so much for starting off your day with us here at Fox 61, America Arias.
And I'm Bridget Piorlo. Hope your morning's off to a great start, a warmer start to the day, and we might get pretty hot later on today. It's going to climb to the, 80s, Rachel Piscatelli?
The lower 80s today.
Okay.
So it's going to be a comfortable day for us as numbers now are in the 50s in spots. It is warmer than this time yesterday. And then as we head through the afternoon, we'll be in the low 80s. So sure, that could be quite warm. And then we'll get even hot as we head through Thursday, Friday, and into this upcoming weekend. Right now over in Hartford, we have a mostly clear sky. Temperatures at 50 degrees currently with the wind that is calm right now. Our temperatures are trending anywhere from 4 or 5 degrees to about 10 degrees warmer than this time yesterday, up towards about 12 degrees warmer in Groton. So it's around 54 degrees in Groton now, 46 in Willimantic, 48 degrees in Torrington, and around 55 in Waterbury. So for the kids at the bus stop this morning, plan for the 50s now. Lower 80s this afternoon, recess outside, lots of sunshine throughout the day. We are not worried about any shower activity today either, so today is dry. 79 towards the Litchfield Hills, 81 in Southbury today, 83 in Naugatuck. So you'll see most of us this afternoon getting up into the 70s to near 80. Then for our Thursday, it trends very warm. Temperatures get up to close to 90 degrees. It's a close call there. 90 on Friday. Humidity stays in check at least through the end of our work week. As we head through this upcoming weekend, we are tracking some changes. We'll have more details on those changes coming up in just around 15 minutes. On our roadways this morning here at 6:02, we are largely starting to see the road work wind down for the morning commute now. So Manchester 84 east and westbound looks all right. Waterbury starting to see some volume pickup, but otherwise things are looking good. Milford this morning on 95, both directions there. More cars on the roadways, but things are running smoothly. And in Bridgeport now on Route 8 as you're traveling to I-95, a little bit of volume there, slowing things down just a bit. New Haven to Bridgeport, 21 minutes, southbound 95. Travel speeds there, Erica, around 56 miles per hour.
Rachel, thanks a lot. Sorry, it's 6:02 now. The East Haven man accused of killing his sister in her Edgemere Road home is back in court this morning. It's been nearly 3 weeks since police found 69-year-old Donna Caponera unresponsive. Fox 61's Aaron Coogan is at New Haven Supreme Court this morning. And Aaron, from what we're hearing, the sister and brother, they used to be very close. What happened?
Yeah, well, since his arrest back in mid-May, 56-year-old Sean McCormick has been sitting in jail, held on $2 million bond. His first appearance was 2 weeks ago. He pled no plea. So today we could see some movement there, or we could see an update as to his medical or mental health status. Now, as you mentioned, what makes this case just so devastating is that detailed in court documents, we learned this brother-sister duo was once a well-oiled machine. Up until her death, McCormick had been serving as Caponera's full-time caregiver and power of attorney as she suffered from late-stage Alzheimer's. In taking on the role, he was supposedly sober, recovering from alcoholism. However, when officers were called to her home back in mid-May, they found McCormick allegedly intoxicated on the kitchen floor, attempting to harm himself. His sister found in the next room lying unconscious in a pool of blood with a knife discarded by her side. While being transported to the hospital himself, police say McCormick broke down, incriminating himself as he confessed, quote, "I can't believe what I just did." He was charged with felony first-degree murder. Now, McCormick is expected in court at 9:30 this morning. Of course, we're going to keep you updated here on air and online at fox61.com. We're live in New Haven. Aaron Coogan, Fox 61.
Just a very sad case all the way around, Aaron. Thanks for the update. 6:04 now, a new push by the state to solve a 36-year-old cold case as they try to piece together who killed John Robinson in New Haven. A $50,000 reward is being offered for information leading to an arrest and conviction. Mr. Robinson was found dead on Temple Street in March 1990. The state says there haven't been any leads in the case since his disappearance. 6 correction officers were hurt after an inmate assaulted staff at Cheshire Monday night. This happened at Cheshire Correctional Institution after officials say contraband was discovered in the inmate's cell. The Department of Corrections says the inmate approached an officer's station and began throwing punches, hitting 2 officers in the face before continuing to resist responding staff. The individual was eventually secured, but 6 officers sustained injuries. 4 were taken to a local hospital for treatment while 2 stayed on duty. Connecticut State Police are investigating what happened. In the meantime, the identity of the inmate has not yet been released.
A shoreline staple in Clinton is going to be missed by locals and vacationers this summer. Beach Donut Shop is closed after a fire badly damaged the building over the weekend. The fire spread into the attic of the one-story commercial building that's attached to a home.
I noticed there was nobody here, so I thought that maybe that would kind of mean that something had happened.
Everything's lost now. As you can see, the roof is there's no. It's like one huge skylight in there.
My goodness. Well, the owners of Beach Donut Shop said that no one was hurt in the fire. That is the good news. And they have plans to start rebuilding as soon as they can.
A shooting in New Britain led to a car crashing into a building yesterday afternoon. It happened just before 3 p.m. in the area of Arch and West Pearl Streets. Investigators say the vehicle crashed into the New Britain EMS building. When employees went outside to see what happened, they saw 2 people running from the car you see there. A man found inside the vehicle suffered a gunshot wound and was taken to the hospital. Police say they later found the 2 people who ran away. New Britain's EMS chief described what staff heard from inside the building.
We were all working. This is our EMS headquarters. We heard ruckus, sounded like gunshots and a loud bang, and kind of felt the bang in the building, came outside and found a car into our building. Services from our side are not interrupted. We run out of a centralized headquarters and dispatch all of our ambulances for the city out of there, but it has not interrupted citywide ambulance services. We initially, when the accident happened, we moved the ambulances off scene and staged them in other areas of the city.
Police say this is an isolated incident and there is no ongoing threat to the public. Anyone with information is asked to call the New Britain Police Department.
6:07 right now, and the court case of former New Haven Police Chief Carl Jacobson has been continued. Jacobson was arrested in February and accused of embezzling more than $85,000 in police funds. He pleaded not guilty last month. According to his arrest warrant, investigators allege Jacobson wagered more than $4 million over the course of a year and lost more than $200,000. Jacobson is scheduled to return to court August 4th.
Put it this way, if your kid is spending more time on social media than spending with you, there's the issue.
A major step toward online safety for young users. New legislation signed into law aims to protect children from harmful content on social media and also the growing risk posed by artificial intelligence. Fox 61's Kate Pattyfoot spoke to families about the state's efforts to keep our children safe.
People that I spoke with in Hartford said this legislation is a good thing because too many times kids are falling victim to social media scams or becoming addicted to certain apps because of the algorithms. Governor Ned Lamont signed a comprehensive bill into law Tuesday. It addresses youth social media addiction and concerns regarding the use of artificial intelligence in the workforce.
It is about unlocking the potential and making sure that Hartford and Connecticut is part of that potential and that future while keeping people safe.
Parents say social media has taken over and it's time something be done.
The kids that's kind of seeing one thing and they're trying to mimic it. It's like a mimic game, so a lot of them don't grow up with the right parents behind them and stuff like that. So I mean, I see why people put like restraints on what they're viewing, what they see and stuff like that.
The kids need to get more social, interacting with people on a more safer level than off of networking, because you don't know who is who. It's a lot of catfishing going on with social media and all type of networking.
Prince Joe Macon's young son tells me he uses his iPad but knows when to turn it off.
Family matters more than iPads, phones, TVs.
Miss Vicky says ads and custom algorithms are becoming dangerous for young people.
They're becoming victims. The ads trying to get, if they're not getting them, they're getting their parents. And it's a little bit too much for them to process to be able to intellectually decipher all of the things that's coming at them.
This law requires social media companies to verify a user's age and if the user is a minor, receive permission from the minor's parent or legal guardian to access addictive algorithmic feeds. Apps cannot send minors notifications between 9 p.m. and 8 a.m., limits a minor's access to any portion of the platform that uses a personalized algorithm to 1 hour per day. And when it comes to the use of AI, requiring AI chatbot operators to make reasonable efforts to detect suicidal ideations or indicators of self-harm expressed by users. Protocol to respond with appropriate resources. Various programs and partnerships in this bill promote Connecticut residents to get educated on emerging technical skills.
What this law does is it puts control back into the hands of parents and educators in our community and law enforcement.
Many state officials say this new law protects kids because Washington failed to do so. In Hartford, Kate Pattyfoot, Fox 61.
In election news this morning, new overnight, it appears Republican Steve Hilton and Democrat Javier Becerra are leading the California governor race. Just under 60% of the vote is in. The top two vote getters advance to the November election despite party affiliation. And you can see right here, Democrat Tom Steyer and Republican Chad Bianco are coming in third and fourth place. No winner has been called just yet by the Associated Press. There were about 60 people running for the seat in the state's all-party primary, and the top two advance to the November election.
CBS News veteran and 60 Minutes correspondent Scott Pelley has been fired. The move came after a tense meeting with network leadership. Pelley accused CBS News editor-in-chief Barry Weiss of trying to murder the iconic news magazine and blasted new executive producer Nick Bilton as unfit for the job. The clash comes amid a major shakeup at 60 Minutes, where top producers and two correspondents were let go last week. CBS has declined to comment, and Pelley has not responded to requests for comment. Coming up, check your freezers. We're talking about a nationwide recall. It's been issued for a popular pizza product. We're going to have much more on this next.
And only 16% of Americans say their finances are supporting the life they want to live. Coming up, what a new study is revealing about money and well-being.